Hello, welcome back. Well, we had the Corona Democrat debate last night between Kremlin Bernie and Joe Biden. And they both seemed a little bit sick. Biden was hoarse at the beginning. Kremlin was blowing his nose here and there, but they actually put it together and they got through it. Neither one of them seemed very presidential to me. Biden kept bragging about all the stuff he's done, all the bills he wrote, this and that and the other thing. We've heard him embellish before about his record. He was bragging about the different diseases, what they did. Well, they didn't have any type of reaction like this administration has had to this current disease, and maybe this one's worse. Only time will tell. And of course, Bernie, he blasted the administration. He called the pharmaceutical companies crooks, the oil companies crooks, and he bragged about everything he voted against all his time in the Senate. So Bernie now, he wants to do all these programs like Green New Deal, Medicare for the world, and I call it Medicare for the world. If it's Medicare for everyone in our country and he wants to let everyone in, then it's Medicare for the world. Kremlin Bernie never voted for anything along the way, and he made that quite clear. Last night he was against almost everything that passed, but now he wants to pass a bunch of bills. So it doesn't make any sense. Now, Biden, he wants to take credit for everything. He's the opposite. No fracking. He's going to have a 100-day moratorium on any deportations. He wants to pay for everything in conjunction with the coronavirus. Everything. Your rent, your mortgage. I want people to know they won't have to pay anything. They won't miss a paycheck. Well, aren't you going to make the drug companies and the insurance companies pay the cost of the people getting care? I mean, come on, Joe, what's going on here? So they both just were a little bit nuts last night. News out of China that they're trying to blame it on us. One of their foreign ministers is trying to blame the coronavirus on the United States. Make no mistake, we are in a war with China. Okay, I'm not saying they created the coronavirus or the Wuhan virus, but they have no problem exporting it. Liang Wanini is a senior Chinese official. He claims that the virus started possibly from fish market, Hunan seafood market, which with an endangered species that may have been carrying the virus called a pangolin. It is an endangered species that's coveted for its medicinal purposes. It's a rare meat. So that's what the Chinese government was saying about it a month ago. A quick quiz for you. Who said that the peaceful rise of China is a good thing for the world and a good thing for America? Because they will help to share the solutions for climate change and, if needed, a pandemic. Well, that was back in 2011. Have you made your guess yet? Well, it was former President Barack Hussein Obama. And he's like many other officials in the United States to get the cheap goods from China because they pay their employees very little. Bernie would have a field day over there getting wages raised. But the fact is that they pay their people very little, so they have the opportunity to dominate certain industries because Americans always want a decent wage, and our country believes in a decent wage. So Obama was one of many officials that sold out the country. Joe Biden, a lot of people in the Senate, a lot of the free traders, they just don't know what they're doing because they're senators and congressmen. They're not business people. They don't understand supply chains. But the US of A is going to have to now form some new supply chains and to manufacture new things to protect ourselves, such as steel. We already got the energy industry, medicine, many things, computers. So it's a war with China, and I know we're going to win. And I just want to say to the viewers that you don't have to be afraid of the coronavirus. If you're not afraid of it, don't be ashamed because others around you might be a bit hysterical. Okay? So we're going to beat this thing. We're going to come out even stronger. Thank you. Like us and subscribe.